Everyone looks settled in for some football here at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the San Francisco 49ers. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lawrence starting with a throw. And his first pass falls incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Lawrence working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
This will be grabbed at the 5. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Go! 65, gotta be lying.
Milton back to throw. And his first offering of the game lines up incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
18 rattle. Here we go. Start. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing it again on 2nd down. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Throw on 3rd down. He's looking deep once again. He's got it deep downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Throwing now, Milton. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
A loss of 11 on the play. It's now 2nd down at the 46-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Yards on the play. It's now
60
third
vices,
down.
60 vices. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Shotgun now on third down. Pass taken in by the rookie out of Ole Miss. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First down.
To throw, Milton. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Lawrence with it on first. Caught by his fullback behind the line. He's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, ready? Press 80.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did. Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down.
70 Timberwolves. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Ready, go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's not going to get anything out of this. The defense all over it, and they're going to take him out for a loss of 2.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
First carry now. This is Bashal to his foray up the middle. That's about 3. Luke Martin making that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Come on. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! And the 49ers are going to have it! And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
So many throws in the league attack this area of the field. They love to attack the slot. And for these defenders who have to play that area, it takes great reaction, it takes tremendous intuition, and then just a spatial awareness.
Milton lost it. But it looks like the 49ers were the first to it, and they make the recovery. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long.
36-yard line.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's incomplete left side.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Okay.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings. 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's completed right side. And he's going to go down well short of where they needed him to get to. That decision to go for it on 4th does not pay off.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Headed left. Jukes one defender, and he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First down, Jaguars.
Ready.
First down, ball at the 36.
Ready.
That's complete right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They start with 2nd and 6.
Practice 6.
And a gun to give to ETN. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars take a 13-0 lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. We are going to have to dig into the scouting reports from when he got drafted, Brock, because I'm not sure any of us knew he had that kind of run in him.
No, that's usually one of the scat backs on the roster that we expect to hit home runs, even a receiver out of that backfield if they're feeling fancy. But a fullback breaking away for that type of run,
sir.
I think he surprised us all with those afterburners.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Go. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 18 Pioneer.
Now Milton to throw. Escapes the pocket. Finding McCaffrey with the dump off. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 5-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 10.
Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Trap 50. Trap 60. Let's go.
Here's Milton. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. It's a big pitch into the tight end. And his play will not reach the end zone. He's held out, and they will not take another 2 points off that lead. Wow, down by just a score, a lot of game to go, but look here, it's an onside try. And this is covered by the Jaguars. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared. They were ready for it. And now, well, you've added a little bit of Uncle momentum to that side.
First down throw, Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Come on.
Hand off to Tootin. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go. Warriors, press all 80.
Lawrence working from the gun. Short pass brought in. Has some room to work. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Offense in the hurry up here. Fullback trying to power it across. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Jaguars lead by 14. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Pat the 60.
Milton back to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. They've got 2nd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Panther 19 Tiger. Ready.
2nd and 10 now. He's loaded another one up. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He's got it. It's in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Milton. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers trim the lead down to 9. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So first down pass play.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Plenty of time to attack that deficit, but here we go. They're attacking already, going on sides in the first half. And this is covered by the Jaguars. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Each of these guys on this hands team, well, they're handpicked, no pun intended, for the assignment. And they need the guys out there who could always be relied on to go bring in that onside kick without incident.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Ready, ready. Hot 70, hot 70, 10.
A toss play to Tootin. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The Jaguars leading near the break. All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go. Fix the Eagle. Fix the Eagle. Fix the Eagle. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Now it's Lawrence. Short pass caught by his tight end. He's still going at the 30. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
All right, all set up now. First and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
From the gun, ETN gets it. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Cage, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Throwing from the gun here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Cowboys.
Love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 19-18. Steady.
He almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
Just a little reminder right there that he's more than a passer. They'll call his number as a runner, too, especially if the defenses don't account for him.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Come on.
We'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it 1st and goal. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
On the jump.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. One of the tight ends in motion left. 1st and goal. Here's Tootin. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Get it.
Here's another for it. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars take a 16-point lead.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19.
Throwing from the gun. They'll get this one to Watkins. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Back now, pressure on its way. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Working quickly here. To throw, Milton. He lofts one deep, center of the field. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready, go.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ready. 19, Tiger, 19.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Come on. Hey. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
Lawrence with it on 1st. The pass ball is incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So they let 1st down stand since it worked out well for him. The penalty declined. That brings up 2nd and 10. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll run here following the penalty. And only can get it a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just pick it up a little bit before they stall him out.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Back to 60, back to 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
He's got to go back for this one. Great punt. Fair caught at the 6.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
On the ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hey, ready. Viking 18. Buffalo 18. Let go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Throwing now, Milton. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 14 yards brings up third down.
Throwing on third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Jukes out a one-stop. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Come on. 60 by 60.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Escaping, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again in a massive sack on first down. That's the right way to begin this series defensively.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
Bronco 80. Mustang 19. Riggs. 65 catch.
Trying again, following the sack. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. And no look on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with third and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
19 Tiger.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now.
Cowboy 80. 18. 5 in. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. That one complete to Turner. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
And the fair catch made here at the 15.
And taken. The Niners take over first and 10 at at their own 16-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Maverick, 60 Maverick, trap 60, trap 60.
Now Milton to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 8, Buffalo 18.
Here's Milton. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And it ends up a good return for them. Up past their own 40.
At their own 44-yard line.
Ready, set.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
19 Lions.
Lawrence working from the gun. We'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Come on, come on.
Now Lawrence. Fits it through the middle. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Shooting on 1st and 10. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Second and 6 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
They'll motion a tight end left. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. 79. Bronco 80.
Good run there, about 9, but still third down coming up.
It's just a nice little tester for the defense to gauge how well it can account for the quarterback when he decides to run.
Let's go now.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars have likely locked up the win right there. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars stretch the lead to 23.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Mustang 19.
Milton. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Milton back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's short the 1st after a mild gain. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
From the gun on 3rd down. Hauled in left side. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
a 2-yard gain.
Desperation time here. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 3 yards. As a 49er 1st down.
Throwing it again here. Finds the in route complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Gets him on the in route. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Buffalo 18.
3rd down from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Okay, ready?
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Ready?
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the double. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Maverick.
Milton now. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll throw it again. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That is Caleb Ransom. And the Jaguars tap it as he records the first interception of his young career.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
On the give, it's Newton. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They're going to pass it here. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars continue piling on to this lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's not going to escape this. The Jags drop in. They've got to keep moving quick here.
It's now 2nd and 19. At the 11-yard
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
79 Broncos. 60 Vikings. 60 18 Pioneer.
Throwing now, Milton. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd down's critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Desperation time here on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19.
And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Little knocks it through. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hands.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cup 19, Cup 60 Maverick, 60.
To throw, Milton. This will be caught by Watkins. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain. And the timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
Dragon 60, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with the touchdown. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers still trail by a lot. It's a 26-point differential. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And this is covered by the Jaguars. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
60 Bearcats. Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They motion the tight end over. Once with it on 1st. He sends this one to the end zone. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown to knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.